Cancelled.
Schweezy.
Let's go on to our next question. Why don't the incels and the femcels date each other? I have a very shallow understanding of these two terms, but I've always wondered why don't they date each other if they feel like the opposite gender is the fault of their celibacy?
That's rough, buddy.
Okay, so yeah, I think when you put the shallow understanding of these two terms, you very much do not understand. So I have to say, in a situation, I watched an incel documentary. Now, when I watched this incel documentary, I was hoping that it would be funny. It was not funny. It was not funny at all. It was very sad. And I felt really sad for these guys. So, if you think about these incels, it's weird talking about incels. I can talk about incels, not because I am one, because I'm not. Because it determines involuntarily celibate, I think that's the term, and I'm not. If I wanted to have sex with someone, I very much could figure that shit out and do it. That's the shit. Like, if you want to find... Here's the thing. With women, if a woman wants to have sex with a man, it's easy. If a man wants to have sex with a woman, it's a little bit more difficult, but it can happen. It's called lowering your fucking standards. That's the trick. So, your idea that incels and femcels should each other, here's the problem, though. Incels look a certain type of way. And incels then become incels because they look a certain type of way, kind of. And then they're mad at women they want to be attracted to them to like them, but they don't. And so it's a whole situation. And so when you talk about femcels want men to look a certain type of way to like them, and then when they don't, it's a whole thing. So to be honest, incels and femcels, incels who are ugly men, and femcels. Oh, sorry, I'm going to start over. Incels are ugly men who are assholes, and femcels are ugly women who are also assholes. So the thing is, incels, they want a woman to look a certain way to like them. Femcels want a man to look a certain type of way to like them. However, when the femcels are like, I want a man who look a certain type of way, those are not incels. So kind of like you're ugly and have a bad personality. Because in regards to men, I mean, I can't talk for women, but when men are ugly but have a good personality, they can still get a hot chick. I don't know. I can't talk for women on that way. So it's not necessarily that. So that's the real cause of incels. That's the nice thing about being a man, though, is because it doesn't matter how good you look as a man, you can still pull a 10 out of 10 if you have a little bit of confidence. Like, confidence is weird. Like, I'll tell women, like, I'll just be like, hey, I'll just like I'll be talking to women. I'll get their number and then never call them because that's the type of guy I am.
I identify as a fucking threat.
Let's go with both of them. I'll be like, you know how women are really into confident men, and then all the women I'm talking to will be like, yes, like confidently. I'm like, well, here's my trick. You should find a guy that you don't think is ugly, but who has no confidence, and be like, boost his confidence, because then if he boosts his confidence, you'll be attracted to him. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So I think incels and femcels should date. However, their standards are too high to date. And my life advice is, if you want to have sex, lower your standards. That's for all the men out there. You could easily get sex from someone you're not attracted to. You just got to figure out how to get your boner. Life is not pornography, people. That's a fact. Okay? Well, look at you. You just finished one of the many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. Glad you watched, and I hope you learned something important in your life today. We have more highlights available for you to watch, available now for you to watch. And we got full episodes as well. So don't be stingy and go watch another highlight. And like I said, stay awesome.